Hi Aries, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your love reading for September 2020. I'm going to pull a 4-card spread. The first card is going to be the situation in love. Second card is you. Third card is your significant other. Fourth is the outcome. And then I'll check the bottom of the deck for the underlying energy. I'm using the Muse Tarot by Christiane Donnelly, and then I'll clarify with 3 or 4 oracle cards, love oracle cards. All right, this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020 in love and romance. Please, can we please get a love reading for Aries? What's going on in Aries' love life? What do we have for Aries? What messages are there for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020 in love and romance? Again, the first card is a situation. Second is you, Aries. Third is your significant other. Fourth is the outcome. And I check the bottom of the deck for the underlying energy. I wait for a card to pop as a sign that it's the end of the shuffle. And if it doesn't, then I'll cut the deck. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020 in love and romance, please. There we go. All right. Situation. Not much going on here. Okay. You, Aries. Them, Aries. Outcome. Oh, okay. And the bottom of the deck. All right. So, Aries, it looks like the situation is you're solo. Okay. The other person is in a position where they might be in a relationship with someone else. They might feel stuck, like they can't move forward with you. Whatever it is, this is a card of being, having responsibilities and needing to be somewhere where you guys aren't together, it looks like, because they need to take care of their responsibilities. That could be children. That could be distance, whatever it is. It's saying this hangman is about, the hanged muse is about feeling stuck and also being there on purpose because you're sacrificing of yourself. Now, the situation is being alone. The hermit obviously is someone who is away from the crowd, being antisocial and doing some inner work. Okay, so the hermit could be a Virgo that you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. So that's the situation, okay? And you, 10 of Wands, Aries, that is a fire sign with the wands, right? And you've got Ace of Wands on the bottom. 10 of Wands looks like you're going to, putting great effort into this. You've put a lot of effort into a person who is not moving forward. They're stuck. Like you're trying to make a situation work out that looks like the other person can't really do anything because they have to take care of their business. 10 of Wands is a great burden, pressure, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of effort, a lot of action going, a lot of energy being put into making things happen. And look how similar these two look. So it looks like you're trying to make this work. You put in all this energy, and the Ace of Wands in the bottom of the deck is like passion, because that's like the big stick, okay, the big D, or put whatever. Sorry to put it like that, but Ace of Wands is the beginning of that virile energy where all things are possible for the completion of the wands. So there's great passion and inspiration there. That's why you're willing to put all this work in. But the outcome is 5 of Swords. So 5 of Swords, it's like a card of disgrace, disrespect, asking for forgiveness, but that's not going to be given. And it's just a card of conflict and arguments. And with the 5 swords, swords being air energy, mental, the way you speak, your intellect, and the communication here with the 5 of Swords is toxic. It's like one person has stolen most of the swords, has kept most of the swords, and has all the power, and the other person is kind of feeling defeated, like they don't even have a voice. All right. Let's check the last two cards under, yeah, heartbreak. Three of Swords is heartbreak, loss, and the Muse of I Am. Okay. So with the Three of Swords, it's about a breakup, feeling that loss, feeling that pain and suffering. Muse of I Am is a special definition for that from Chrisanne Donnelly. And I'm going to have to, it's about overcoming your doubts. Being complete unto yourself. Creative. Releasing your fears. And that's a butterfly as well to represent transformation. So let's pull some oracle cards and see where this is going. Definitely looks like it's not a pleasant place. Okay, like there's passion there. There's so much effort that you put in, but it's not going anywhere. Okay, why? Let's see. This is the Lover's Oracle cards by Tony Carmine Salerno. I'll flip it this way so I don't see. Okay, there we go, right away. This flipped. All right. Freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Okay. Freedom, there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So maybe this is you who doesn't want to forgive. Maybe it's you who's carrying all this weight and the other person's just waiting around. Let's pull some more oracle cards. I'm going to pull the Romance Angels by Dorian Virtue. Can we get a card for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love and romance, please, for September 2020? What does Aries need to know? Is there any messages for Aries, please? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in love and romance for September 2020. So, feel like you can't move forward. Maybe. Okay. Oh. Okay. So we got these two. Peeking on the bottom, it says soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. But there's all types of soulmates. Let's just look at these two. Oh my God. Okay. So this could be the one. And stay optimistic. Yeah, this definitely looks like, you know, you're not with someone right now. Okay. So this could be the one as you've already met the romantic partner you seek. And this is about someone from your past. And perhaps you didn't think that it was a possibility, or they didn't look like someone that you typically pick to be with. But I will read it to you. And somehow, you know, to give that a chance, because it could be a good connection. And staying optimistic, positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This is where it's like with the Hermit energy and the Ten of Wands, like you're so weighed down that you don't even, your mind doesn't even go there. And there's all this pent up like passion and energy with the Ace of Wands, that you see the conflict between the Ace of Wands and the Hermit, right? Which is like totally denying all of that and staying on your own. So stay optimistic about your love life. I'm going to read that first. The Romance Angels send you this card to remind you that you have a strong influence upon your love life satisfaction. If you've been complaining or worrying lately, the angels guide you to shift to a more optimistic perspective. Even if you've had your romantic hopes repeatedly dashed, there's still reason to hold the faith that real love can be yours if you believe it. Today, take action steps to positively manifest the love life you desire. Whether you're single or in a partnership, begin by visualizing yourself as romantically happy and satisfied. Then imagine a wonderful partner with the qualities that are important to you. Imagine that person appreciating you and loving you. This is write lists, conduct journaling sessions about your feelings, hopes, desires, intentions, creating a dream board, basically to reprogram yourself into being positive about love and romance. Then it says your positive outlook after all that will make you a more physically and energetically attractive person, which will definitely help you relate your relationship with yourself and everyone else too. So this is talking about like deep programming where you have been in hermit mode for so long that you need to like inspire yourself when it comes to love and romance, which isn't going to be too hard to do because I feel like there's going to be opportunities. It is that Sacred Geometry Rose of Venus 8-year cycle that started in June. I've been talking about it with major changes, breakups, kids being born, long-term relationships starting, marriage, all these huge, moving to a new country or a new location, moving home, big changes in your life. So right now, it's the beginning of that cycle. It's very potent. So Aries, it looks like you've been so solo and weighed down with so much pent up energy with the Ace of Inspirations. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And the thing is, it's you. You need to reprogram yourself to be in that kind of mindset if you want to manifest love and romance. And also the additional messages, this could be the one. So that says, they come right after each other too. Isn't that funny? Okay. This card signals that you've already met the person you romantically seek. Perhaps you're already in a relationship with him or her. The romance angel sent you this card because it seems you're not recognizing or enjoying the full potential of this person and relationship. Sometimes you may overlook someone who's meant for you because you have a different idea of what your partner should look or act like. Take a moment to consider who this might be. The first person to come to mind is probably the one. Next, invite the romance angels into your dreams, and then it goes on and on about asking for a clear picture, and during sleep you're more open to angelic guidance, and then when you wake up, even if you don't remember, you'll have a clearer sense of romance and partnership, and trust that the angels are leading you toward the one you desire. So 2 meanings with this card. One is if you're in a relationship with that person that you're not appreciating them, and second is that it could be that you've already met this person that you're looking for, and the first person you can think of that comes to mind is that person. It's just that they might not act how you want or look how you want or what you typically want. That is your type. All right. I'm going to pull a Journey of Love Oracle card by Alana Fairchild. This is Rasuli, Richard Cohn. I don't use these often. They're quite sticky right now. I never use these really. But let's pull a card. The meanings are great. Alana Fairchild decks are generally fantastic. So let's get a card for Aries and love and romance for September 2020, please. What's going on for Aries? This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020. Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Can we get a card, any messages, please, for love and romance for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020, please? Sorry, it's quite sticky. I've had them packed away. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020. And if a card doesn't pop out, I'll pick one. Is there one? No. Give it one more time. Can we get a card for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020, please? Jeez. There we go. Shakthi. Strength. Number 19. There's that Aries fire energy. On the bottom, there's Woman of Light. But I'm only going to read one, okay? You can look up Woman of Light. It's the Journey of Love Oracle cards by Alana Fairchild if you want to see the extra meaning. Just trying to keep these short and sweet. So there's a poem with all of these cards. It says, I have watched you hurting and felt helpless to make life better for you. Loving you is having to make choices to let you be who you are, who you become, and all the who's yet to come. To love you is to ride the waves of your passionate embrace of life, ever mindful of the change in the wind and the occasional tempest brewing. Loving you is having to make choices, knowing it isn't my fault. I can still choose to take it personally or just be while I listen and watch you unfold. Your heart is a beauty I will always love. It's the part of you that hasn't changed much over time. When I lie beside you and hear you breathe, when I touch your skin or caress your hair, you are timeless and I choose loving you. Wow. See how these cards are? And that's just the poem. All right. So Shakti is a divine feminine fire. She is the body awakened with light. She is a divine feminine, and she is the kundalini, the energetic force that moves through us, triggered by love, that leads to enlightenment of our body. With our kundalini coming alive within us, we cannot remain as we once were. It's impossible. We may try to lead the same lives, be the same in our relationship patterns, and perhaps even behave properly, but it simply cannot be done. Soon our disguise slips and people wonder, what happened to her? Or what has got into him? We are on fire with the divine, and we cannot help but misbehave. We are no longer satisfied with trying to be the good child or fearing we are the bad child. We know ourselves instead to be the divine child. That child divine lives fully and with passionate fire, not doing things the way they are supposed to be done perhaps, but living instead from the heart. Our body may ache as we burn through old pain, and sometimes the light within may seem so bright it blinds us for the moment. But that will pass, and the misbehaving will suddenly be seen for what it is. The old rules just don't fit anymore. You don't plug a globe capable of illuminating the whole world into the bedside reading lamp without burning down the house. Best to let that light shine as it was meant to, in the big arena. Shakti is making your light grow, beloved. Be prepared to shine brighter. This oracle brings you a message. You're going through energetic shifts in your subtle anatomy. Because your energy, body, and physical body have already begun to merge with each other, the energetic shifts will affect your physical body too. It is always wise to consult a healthcare practitioner, but at least some of your physical challenges at the moment, from aches and pains to tiredness, are due to this energetic awakening. Take responsible action as you feel is necessary, such as tending to your physical well-being and health with health care that feels supportive, but also remember to rest. Get some time in nature and nurture your body as it is spiritually awakening into greater light. Yeah, check that deck out. My goodness, holy moly. This is a fantastic deck. Okay, so we're going to end it with the Whispers of Love by Angela Hartfield. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020, please. I like to pull a lot of oracle decks just so we know exactly what Spirit's trying to relay, what's going on. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020, please. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, September 2020, please. Okay, what's going on in love and romance for Aries, please? What is going on in love and romance for Aries, please? For September 2020. What does Aries need to know? What messages are there for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020? Can we please get a message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for September 2020, please? Okay, I'll pick one. All right. True love. This love is a once-in-a-lifetime love. And then we have slow down. When you're excited, you get ahead of yourself. Take some time to allow things to unfold. Okay, let's read those. True love, number 30. This love is a once-in-a-lifetime love. This relationship is part of your life's plan. Unconditional love is easier said than done. Remember the love aspect of your partnership. If it is a soulmate relationship, the connection will be 50-50 and almost perfectly balanced. So there's true love here. And then there's slow down, number 9, which is also number 9, the card of the Hermit. Okay, so slow down says, everything is in perfect order. There's no need to rush or hurry. In our excitement, we forget to enjoy the process of what we are creating. Getting to the goal is half the fun. We also miss our guidance and messages when we don't take the time for things to naturally unfold. All right, so whatever relationship there is here, it's saying it is a true love relationship. And for this could be the one, it's somebody you already know. But there's a definite like drying up here. Where you see the maze near her head, it's a lot of complication. A lot of issues. And that comes out with the Five of Swords as well. So if anything, Aries, take from this that, you know, whatever relationship, if it is something that you've been putting a lot of effort into, with the Hermit card, it can, if it's not about you being solo, because that's a situation, it's about introspection and seeking, you know, having time for your inner conversation with yourself, okay, trying to figure things out. And it's also about, I feel like in love and romance, not connecting with the other person, being more introverted. So perhaps no action going on, perhaps, you know, feeling a disconnect, and the other person feels stuck waiting, and you're just very heavy. The 10 of inspiration, I don't know why they use jugs, because it's about fire wands. So it's a lot of responsibilities weighing you down. You have great strength with Shakthi. So I'm just going to take it for you guys to resonate with it as you will. But it looks like you need to kind of just reprogram yourself, okay? And to get into a more loving energy. Because it says there's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And the funny thing is, look how the mind is here. It's not very clear, the path to this person, okay? So that was your reading, Aries, for September 2020. Check back for your weekly readings, which is going to be closer to the 10th or the 11th. And that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.